Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome to Shapez 2 1.0. Probably my most requested game to check out of all time. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. You make shapes, you stack them, you cut them, you twist them, you turn them. Send them on a train, send them into the void. To fulfill increasingly more unhinged milestones. And now 1.0 has added in mod support through Steam, tons more quality of life improvements, and even a new game mode. Or instead of having a great vortex to send all of your shapes to, you're building the vortex, using trade stations, all this crazy stuff. But we are going to be playing classic mode, as I've quickly gone through the certification stuff to pick up the basics. Oh my goodness, terms and conditions? Refuse to build any spaghetti factories. Yeah, we'll see about that. We're gonna be moving quickly, and I might make a little bit of a mess, because I really wanna see what's going on with trains in this game in particular. Map generation, we got this cool spiral going on, and holy smokes, it goes for like ever. Cool. And hey, if you wanna try the game out for yourself, check out that first link in the description. And thank you Tobs Games for sponsoring this video. So Shapez 2, amazing game. You can build belts, they automatically connect. You can build up, hold anchor points to do craziness. Mass copy, mass delete. Everything's free and there's no power cost. The only thing limiting us is space platforms, because we need to go out to different asteroids and collect up the goods. Especially right now, where we need a red half circle, a little bit of square. I see a little bit of square. I see a little half circle. Okay, let's up a base over this way. Then you zoom in to start collecting the goods and building little factories. And one of the nice things is, all of the numbers are readily apparent up in the top right, got a little animation. And man, if you want to talk quality of life features, whew, Shapez, got 'em. And yes, that includes dark mode. Spooky. Besides that, there's lots of different tools to mech around with. So right now we are looking for a half circle, or what if we just cut half the circle off, and wow, we did it. I'm so smart. And yeah, if you haven't picked up what's being put down, I've played factory games before, you could say. Pretty familiar even with Shapez, actually. I played the first game, so we are going to be flying. Because not only can you see future milestones, but I also want trains, in pusher, painting, color mixing, third level spaces, crystals, vortex delivery, beyond, okay dokie. Yeah, there's all this stuff going on, for sure, sure. But there's also jobs. I want to unlock new tools so we can complete these extra jabs here, which will allow us to do some shopping, like speeding up machines, the vortex capacity, platform capacity, all of the tools that I want. New platforms, different trains, wires, signal producers, displays, logic gates, wow. Let's bring all the goods back home. Back to space, building a space highway right over to here, where everything's brought to the void. And same kind of deal, where we just cut this, give it a quick spin, cut it again, check mark, you're so smart. Thanks, game. And back to the vortex it goes. So with all these crazy functionalities, and you know, the size of space, we can build some pretty crazy factories and scale out the wazoo. But at least right now, we're gonna play this factory game a little aggressively, okay? Because we already have this, we already have blue. We want the circle now? Okay. Then we spin some more, and to combine things, you need to stack them. So those will go on the bottom. We can go up a level to have these on top. Scoot back down. Already done the first thing, and the second thing's en route. Ah, feels productive. Oh, I see actually what the game's trying to do. It's like, here's a big goal, so you should do other things. I'm being manipulated, and it's working. And yep, that was a pretty good idea to do a lot of science stuff, because there's a lot of science stuff to do. But the numbers going up, the goals being completed. In the void, well, the void is never satisfied. But our quotas are milestones. Unlock, painting, fluid extractions. Okay, now we're starting to cook with some gas. Green stars. We got some green. We have some star bits. And we have space pipes. And this is the old painter machine. The paint in there, and I think I'm picking up what's being put down. Well then, all right. I think we have enough to do that. We need more tools. Separates the west and east half of things. Seems pretty good. Reverse rotator? Sure. Bent stacker costs exactly 600. Ooh, but the 180 is also 600. I don't know. Let's get the bent stacker. And you know what? It doesn't matter. We can just roll through a bunch of these easy jobs that can be split and we'll have so much science, it'll be fine. Like, look at this. Little star shape. Just needs to be painted green. Easy peasy. But at last, we are finally getting to the point where things are not as easy peasy. We're getting into complex shapes, mass copy and paste spam, and unfortunately, spaghetti. Lots and lots of spaghetti, which is good because we got science out the wazoo. We'll have all the tools. And after we put together this one last complex item, we get the milestone for trains we're going to. But the main thing is, give me that, give me this. And also, unironically, about the spaghetti stuff, yeah, I'm not kidding, it's actually terrible. Can we just delete the entire universe? Yeah? Look, it's for the best, guys. If I continued this any longer, management would be talking to me. And no, we have better tools now, so we can do things better. So no science for now. Back to the milestone thing. We'll put together this like bottom square layer first, and then we'll put together the superstar. And for the square, we got some square stuff there, we got some square stuff here. And number one is making our first blueprint, where we'll make the square factory. And then to scale up production, we just don't do that. We just copy and paste 100 times. Which is why I was fine with restarting here. Like once you get something done once, it's like crazy. But before that, the swapper. Get a couple of them put down. I think we need 4 actually. And then how does this work? Does this do literally anything? Oh, no. Gots to learn the new tools here. Ooh, like when we spin stuff and then swap, we're getting some better things going. Aha, look at what we've done. You've been successful. We do more of this. Then we copy and paste the whole system and put it right over here. Except for this system here, we're gonna paint everything green. We'll loop everything over here and get ye ol' painterinsky machine. Okay, that's the spacing there. I'm gonna need one more tile though, please, thank you. Cause you, Billy, gonna start moving and grooving, bud. Now as for the pipes, uppies. We'll just bring them up and over. Very convenient, but it definitely needs more green. Give me that, then up, and there we go, that green. Now for the master plan. We bring all of the green pieces together. And then that swapper thing that did literally nothing before, guess what? It's gonna so totally do something this time. Believe it. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Oh no. Oh no. Why? I'm so happy things in this game are free, or else this would be very sad. Oh, but what do we do now? I believe in myself, I'll make it work, don't worry. Oh, wait, no. I did the thing again, but I'm out of space. We have to be able to copy this on the other side of the platform or else my giant copy paste strategy won't work. Or wait, oh hey, tons of free space. Sleeping on some free real estate in this economy. Tisk tisk, kibitz, tisk tisk. Yeah, that helps a ton because we have so much space over here now. And I managed to figure out a very, very, very goofy solution that works, kind of. The only problem is it's too slow. Would be nice to have an overflow splitter. If we're at the point, it's fine, because we can always just copy and paste, right? So delete all this stuff. This tile here is about the middle of the platform, so I'd really prefer to leave that free. Means we'll just get rid of that and double it. Sure. And we just took it all back together. That'll go to there. Split this up in the other direction. No, the finished goods. Cute. Isn't that cool? But what's even more cool is copying the whole thing again. Rotating it, flipping it, and plonking them back down. And we have now doubled up the whole system. Oh, but wait, there's more. We now have all of this, right? Now we have more, and more, and more. Space belts out this way. But alas, it is only half the battle. But hey, half a star, blue, the destination? I don't think that'll be too bad, Chief. And at the end of the day, we can just bring everything to the center platform and combine it all here. And so, similar order of operations. We go back over to here, do some asteroid mining, scoot everything around. And with this, really, we just need to delete like half of it, right? Yeah, easy. It's almost deceptively easy because we're like already done. I almost feel like I'm being too efficient. And just fetch a little bit of blue We'll bring that down to the main platform as well. Once we have this done, we'll have trains, and then we'll start cooking with some gas, okay? For now, painting. And an obscene amount of stacking. And that will be mission accomplished. The Void will be pleased. And so am I. So much more clean this time around, eh? Oh, wait. I was gonna say this is gonna take a second, but we can always do a little bit more, can't we? A little copy. And now things can start to get interesting, eh? And with that complete, and our next milestone done, the Void gives us our greatest reward yet. Choo! Oh, and multi-level chews. The trains can go up and down and moving all around. And they're the size of like the space highways. Holy smokes, these things are massive. And oh, that's so funny. We know you've been waiting for these. Move huge amounts of shapes over long distances. The dream of every operator. Choo choo. Oh, you know me well. And it looks like we'll have a locomotive depot, wagon depots, the rails. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. New shapes though. Maybe not. We definitely have to move everything off our main platform again. We'll give it a second for whatever this is happening. What is this counting towards? Oh, operator goals. Always something new to do, eh? But we're not gonna focus too much on that. To the trains. Again, we have the multi-level rails. Oh, that's cool. The trains go this way on the top rail, then they literally flip over to go underneath the rail after on the way back. And again, yeah, you can go up, you can go down. You know what? There's a lot going on here, but I feel like we just need to set something up and then we'll actually learn so much more. Well then, all right, the plan. We need these weird bow ties and a compass. Where do we find those things? Well, this one is actually pretty straightforward. We could paint that blue, then we just need a piece of square. Yeah, we could get that somewhere. Or we can look into space. But now we're kind of spoiled for choice. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. What do we do? It can almost be a bit of decision fatigue. There's just so many options. There's infinite space. But okay, no, we would probably want to have something a little bit closer to home, eh? Maybe we could paint things red from here to there. Maybe we could bring everything back home and do the red down this way. And just looking ahead, it seems we need green as well. Oh boy. I feel like we should do both the red and green over here then, eh? Okay, yeah, let's do that. And in this situation, we really just want big platforms, eh? We want to have our factories built a little bit further away from the asteroid mining. And we'll just copy our little painting system over this way. Make a little blueprint out of it. Basic painter, smile. And because we have so many platforms available, I guess we could just do a lot of painting here. Like a lot of painting. Then we'll go mining. Then we'll just bring the goods over here just via the highway. Next up, the paint. The blue baba dee baba da. Just get a lot of it. The pipes have infinite throughput, so we can just rock and roll really quick. Wait, why am I making this blue? We don't even need blue for either of these systems. I don't know what I'm thinking. And wow, after this, yeah, maybe we would want a train. You know, that's probably right. We'll set up a train from here to, I don't know, like over here, I guess? I guess the main thing is we need to load a train. Crazy how that works, eh? And then, oh, I see, the wagon depots here. You put them behind the locomotive depot to determine the size of the train. That makes sense. It's green! Yippee, I did it, right? Choo? Oh, we're going choo! Why you stop? Because we needed to add in a train stop. Definitely played factory games before, by the way. Oh, that's so cool. And you have like the big crates. Oh, and then this thing like flips upside down. Wow, I love these. But now my space rail looks funky. But I fix, and we're all good. And the train is en route. Delivery is made. First train has gone choo. Pucks are unloading and we're ready for everything. Now we get our painting system. Put one here, put one there for later. And a big part of me really wants to bring over another train, but no, trains are highly addictive. You have to be careful. Or you know it, we'll be going choo out the wazoo. And that could be spooky. Nope, this looks good. And that will be step one, complete. How do we get back? Oh, there's the old stuff in the way. There's so much stuff. Might be about that time to start looking at some more numbers, but at least for now, Give me back my real estate, for the vortex hungers for more. Forever and always. Or, probably. And yeah, right on, in no time, we are done, but now we have a bit of a different problem. Because I want to scale operations up. Like, we can't just leave things like this. We're not just gonna bring the green over to here and whatever. I want a large-scale sopa factory. But here's the deal. We need the shapes to go in. Shapes to go in this side, but then the shapes to go out that way. But with these space highways, I did not know you could do that. What? Okay, sure. Why do I ever worry about anything? This game already thought of that. I thought I was gonna have to do something wacky. Nope, that's awesome. Now we can build 2 of these, flip them, and some will be red, some will be green, and everything's gonna be just fine. In fact, train, you're all the way over there, buddy. Scoot on down, okay? Party's down here now. And with the goods, go here, we go there. And that should be fine, right? But it doesn't look good. I need to make it look pretty. Rule of cool. Like, we'll have these go down this way, and these will scoot over onto a brand new platform, and we can put together our little Christmas star. Yeah, isn't that so cool? I'm so glad this exists. And with both our bow ties, things are pretty straightforward, where we just need to spin things. And in fact, we could probably just do everything on this one platform, eh? Because with just a few stackarinskis, we're practically done. Because in T-minus no time, we got our check mark, and the project is done. And at this point, I feel like we have to set up a train station at our main platform here. Like, we can't just do things like we did with the last project, or we have like a final factory here or something. At the end of the day, we're going way out to space, so this is just gonna be like a train hub. So all of this, bye-bye. You toodaloo, because now we will go chew. And then we have our grand interchange, ready for lots of future projects. Maybe not all. I don't know if this will be efficient enough, but all things considered, it's super efficient for now. And do we? Just a one little chew? Yeah, one little chew, why not, right? 2 little freight cars, off having the time of their lives. I guess we temporarily don't want you. Oh, we want to do that. These are set to unload, perfect. And then I realized I forgot to put a stop over here, classic. But hey, kind of a good thing is we noticed that there's now like a gauge to see how full the train cars are. That's so nice, I love that. Happy accidents. I wonder then if we can see like over here, like is one train enough over here? Oh, not at all. Oh, I love the visual information, that's so cool. We won't worry about that too much for now though. I'm happy with our cool train station that is now transporting the goods and feeding the vortex. And another thing I just continue to love is that you can actually see the next goals. That is so convenient. As we can see, the next thing we need is the blue little compass bit. I'm thinking actually we start with phase 2 and then we go back to phase 1. Like we make the gray compass bit, we paint it and then restack. Picking up what I'm putting down? But where do we find that shape? Maybe right here. We have pretty much the whole circle there. A little bit of square over there. Blue, and one little train takes all the goods to one of our depots. All right, that was easy enough. And at this point, we are really getting to like a galactic scale situation where the platforms are kind of just like small little circuits and the real factory is becoming all of these space lanes, and it's awesome. In fact, we already have everything moving and grooving right back home, and we are done with this blue part. But in making the blue part, I was like, hey, let's set all this up right now and prep for the next thing we need to make, because we already know where the milestones are going, right? So now all the blue bits, instead of going over here, go over to the system I prepped, already have the doohickey ready to go, and that's it. Don't you just love planning ahead? And trains, because holy smokes, once we're finished up with the other milestones, easy to put together the last piece by just redirecting a train, copying and pasting some stacking platforms here, and there we go. Next step, already, about to be delivered at some point. Also, check this out. Platforms can go up. Crazy. Honestly, it's all just so crazy, and the game just keeps going on and on and on and getting crazier and crazier and crazier, and oh my goodness, this is only one game mode. So I highly recommend checking out the game for yourself by clicking on that first link in the description. However, that is gonna be all for now. So if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.